Gibson ES-335. Standard features and some alternatives. The first guitars to feature electromagnetic pickups to amplify their sound were hollow-body acoustic guitars. However, these types of guitars were limited in performance, with feedback problems caused by vibrations in the guitar's soundboard. To solve this problem, solid-body guitars were created, but at the expense of the organic sound that a hollow-body guitar can provide. To offset all these advantages and disadvantages, Gibson developed the semi-hollow guitar. Hollow-body guitars feature a wider soundbox, also known as jazz guitars. These hollow-body models incorporate trestles that reinforce the guitar body, keep the pickups in a stable position, and reduce excessive vibrations, while providing nuances typical of acoustic guitars. Center block or semi-hollow body guitars, on the other hand, incorporate a solid block of wood in the center, which houses the electromagnetic pickups and the bridge. Consequently, the result is a hybrid between a solid body guitar and a hollow body guitar. However, its sound is closer to that of a solid body guitar than that of an acoustic instrument. This semi-hollow body construction is more conducive to adding more distortion to the sound compared to a hollow body, but the hollow wings provide more resonance and tonal depth. The result is a more substantial instrument than its solid body counterpart, yet with a weight similar to or even lower than some solid wood guitar models. In 1958, the first guitar of this style went on sale, the Gibson ES-335. Although most Gibson designs didn't get off to a good start, this guitar was a huge success from its launch, thanks to its versatility and excellent performance. A guitar that adapts to countless musical genres, such as jazz and blues, has a more than acceptable punch to develop other genres such as classic rock, and has been on the market uninterruptedly to this day. The Gibson ES-335 boasts well-balanced tones, warm, clean sounds, and wonderful overdrive or slightly distorted tones. This guitar gave rise to the first sounds of rock and roll, such as those achieved by Chuck Berry, or legendary blues phrases performed by Freddie King, which ended up being widely used by rock guitarists. As you can see, Mr. Freddie King had his own style when it came to hanging the guitar on his shoulder. Some of these guitars even had their own names, such as B.B. King's legendary Lucille. Although the models developed by Gibson for B.B. King had particular features such as the absence of openings in the front cover to minimize feedback. Typical features of these guitars are set-in joint, mahogany or maple neck, maple body, 24.75-inch scale characteristic of Gibson models, and 12-inch radius rosewood fingerboard. The controls are similar to the classic Gibson, with individual volume and tone potentiometers for each of its humbucker pickups. Specifically for the most classic ES-335 models are the Gibson 57 classic pickups, like those found on classic Les Paul models, and the MHS Memphis Historic Spec. These are two traditional PAF-style pickup models, although P90 pickups would be another feasible pickup model for this type of guitar. Obviously, the ES-335 models developed by Gibson are very expensive. Fortunately, Gibson's subsidiary makes more affordable models, such as the renowned and iconic Epiphone Casino. This model features a maple body, a mahogany neck, and P90 pickups with Alnico magnets, for around $700. For around $600 we have the classic Epiphone ES-335, with similar woods to the previous model, but mounted with Alnico Classic Pro humbucker pickups. If you think this model is spectacular, wait until you see the Epiphone Sheraton-II Pro. This model goes up to $750, but it's a very reasonable price considering the guitar's luxurious finishes, such as its mother-of-pearl and abalone fretboard inlays. It also features a push-pull coil splitting system, so its Epiphone ProBucker pickups can be used as single-coil pickups. Another of Epiphone's most interesting models is the B.B. King Lucille, a recreation of guitarist B.B. King's legendary model, priced at around $950. As expected, this guitar lacks the typical F-shaped openings found on standard models and features a 6-position baritone switch for managing different capacitors with distinct tones. The Epiphone B.B. King Lucille features Alnico Classic Pro pickups, and its ebony fingerboard stands out among its characteristics. Gretsch Guitars is famous for building high-end guitars of this style, but this brand also makes more affordable models, such as the Gretsch G26-22 Streamliner with a fixed bridge and Broadtron BT2S humbucker pickups, for around $500. Also with Bigsby vibrato on the G26-22T for around $630. Now for those who love the sound of P90 pickups, we can get the Gretsch G26-22 P90 with Fidelisonic 90 pickups, for an approximate cost of around $500. The American brand Guild is another option to consider when looking for a hollow body electric guitar. Its best-known models are hollow and semi-hollow body electric guitars, although the manufacturer develops guitars of all kinds. Its most notable ES-335 style model is the Guild Starfire. This guitar features Guild HB2 humbuckers with a push-pull coil splitting system for a very attractive price, currently slightly under $600. Also with Bigsby vibrato for about $70 more. Ibanez isn't exactly known for its semi-hollow guitars, but they do offer some very interesting models, like the Ibanez AS73 for around $500. This guitar's body is made of basswood and features Ibanez Classic Elite humbucker pickups. At Psy Guitars, we can find the Larry Carlton H7 with a mahogany neck with an ebony fingerboard and a maple body with a flamed maple top. It's priced at $700, and its humbucker pickups feature Alnico 2 magnets. Also with P90 pickups. If you'd like to learn more about the features of other Gibson guitar models, such as the Les Paul or SG, you'll now see the link to the video in question.